Here we are, getting ready to sign the trail register. It is Thursday morning, September 8th at 11:15. We're headed to Osler Peak, Osler Lake. We'll check in a few minutes. So the plan is to make it to Amethyst Basin tonight. We're going to set camp by Osler Lake and go fishing and chill. Owen's excited. Are you excited? And right now we're walking through Christmas Meadows. So this is going to be a good time. It's going to be a little cold, but we'll be okay. This is so beautiful. The meadows out there. Here comes Owen. Owen's had an accident. Show us your knee. He tripped on his stick, but he's okay. We're 1 mile in.
We're already in a mile?
Yep.
Oh.
So, we're doing good. It's only noon. We're not race hikers. We want to just enjoy this. So, all this deadfall. There's so many streams. The leaves on the way up here were turning, but in this meadow, they're not turning like they were on the way up along the Mirror Lake Highway. So this is pretty typical trail for what we're doing. Goes like this for another mile and about an eighth. Then at Osler Fork, we fork and go up. So we're really excited about that part, aren't we? You excited?
Yay.
Is this everything you thought it would be?
Mm-hmm. Except we haven't done any of the other stuff yet.
Look at that meadow out there. Christmas meadow.
That's it?
Yep. That, I don't know what peak. See.
It's not even Halloween.
I know it's not. That beep means we're on the right track. Catch you later. This is our first official break. We've gone 2.14 miles. We are headed, I don't have the sun shield on this, up there. And this is Christmas Meadows. That's where we came from. So, Owen is ready for a break. We've run into a couple different people up here. They've all been very friendly. It's kind of an amazing thing when you come in the mountains like this, how people all of a sudden are so friendly. I kind of love it. So, anyway, we're going to hit the fork in just a minute, and we'll check in then. Owen posing by the High Uinta Wilderness sign. We're getting close to Osler Fork. We made it to Osler Fork. Owen's excited for Osler Fork, but instead of going straight like we've been, it goes up. I'm excited. You excited? Look at that, Karen. So anyway, we will check in multiple times along this steep part because it does get very tough. So I'm excited though, and I'll show you this awesome waterfall up here. The first part of this hike through Christmas Meadows is one of my favorite parts of this because it's just so beautiful. You walk along this open meadow and you can see down in it, and right now we're approaching fall, so it's not as lush and full, but it was still beautiful, and it's a good warm-up for hiking, backpacking, because you get a couple miles of decent trail, nice clear trail, and then it turns into steep up. But by then you have your body's adjusted a little bit. So anyway, we'll check in a few minutes. But here is a view again of where we're headed, where we came from. The car is clear down there, several miles. We're headed clear up there into a basin. Rock on. Those are some good waterfalls. It's not a waterfall, it's a river going downhill, but you like it? There's some better ones up here I can see through the trees. So that's the waterfall I was seeing from the trees. Walk across the pole, the fallen tree. Owen's gonna walk across the fallen tree for us with his pack. Okay. That's easy. Just use your stick as a balance pole. We'll see how far he makes it. Oh, I'm running out of film. Oh no. We still got a lot of hill to climb. Let's hit it. We made it up the stretch of the very steep climb down there. How was that?
Not very good.
Louder?
Not very good.
You feel accomplished? I feel very accomplished. This is backcountry. Look at that. So pretty. Anyway, we are now about 1.75 miles away from our camp spot. Rock on. So we have made it to 9,800 feet elevation, and we're up above the big climb. It's tapered off into a nice, very relaxing, beautiful little trail. Look how pretty this forest is. But Owen was just commenting how relaxing this part of the hike is. So this is awesome though. These trees. I just love it. Are you excited to get to camp?
Yeah.
Okay. Rock on. I wanted to share the mountain. Look how pretty that is with the leaves changing. Going yellow. We're headed that way. We came from that way. So we made it to the campground that we stayed at the first time here. And this is the fire. Owen. He doesn't want to go any further, but we both agree that we want to push on a little bit more and go to Osler Lake. But just let me show you. Last time I was here, that's where the fire was. That is the rock that we cooked on that the boiling water spilled all over my leg. Thank goodness I had Go Light pants on. So we had our tent just over there. Had to walk across this log, across this little stream, and the tent was right over there. And this is a really cute camp spot, but we want to fish this time, so, uh-oh, Owen's playing with the tomahawk. We want to fish this time, so we're going to push on. We are bushwhacking it, and look what we found. I don't know if you can see that red ground cover, but Owen says, whoa. You like that? Almost to Osler Lake. It's between us and that mountain peak. We'll get there in a minute. You can barely see it. Owen, how was that? We bushwhacked it. Osler Lake. Owen just touched it. Oh, that's beautiful. Now we gotta go find a good camping spot. Oh, I love it. What do you think, Owen?
So cool.
Was it worth it?
Yeah.
This is better than that other camping spot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go find a camp spot. Okay, here is our vlog. Owen is eating noodles and chicken. How are they?
Good.
He made them himself. He had to boil water. We have a fire. Wood is really scarce up in this spot, so we're having to saw it. And I am getting ready for lasagna. How are those breadsticks? Weird.
It tasted really funny, actually.
They were $1 a piece. Okay, so the lake's right there. Our camp spot's down there. And we're having fun. You can see the sun. It's still out. What time is it?
7.
It's only 7, but the sun's down here. You can see it on the other side of this. So, yeah. I am going to take my favorite orange tangerine and mix it in my water. Owen hates it, but I can't take Diet Coke all the way up here. So, rock on. So Owen is learning a valuable skill. What do you have? 2 tomahawks. Ready? Oh.
Yes!
Nice.
I did it! So we gotta redo it now since I screamed yes in the video.
Okay, throw them again. So here's something fun I rigged up. The Sawyer Mini, but I have a platypus bottle that I have put a silicone seal on here. So it feeds through. This is lake water. Feeds through to the filter, down the tube. Then I put quick disconnects in this inline of the pack. So I'm filling this bladder right now in preparation. This has all been filtered and ready to go. And I just leave this end in here while we're at camp. And I just hook it on here, just like the end, to keep it up. And then this is where we're just coming in filling our bottles. So gravity's doing all this work for us. It's been really nice, actually. So yeah, it's paracord. I punched some holes in this platypus bag, and I also cut it open because it's a pain in the butt to fill. So I just put a hole in the bag. So anyway, here's a tour of our camp. Put our tent right here on a pretty flat spot. It's very cozy for 2. And this is where we're filtering water and we store our packs, which is closed. Everything else is up here. We're so high, you get out of breath just walking up here. A few minutes ago, some people came through on horseback. They're the first people we've seen all day. We don't need no stinking horses to get us up here. Owen's chair, my chair, hammock. We call this cooking rock because it's flat and it works nice. But just to give you a view, right into the sun. We just left all of our food up here. We're not worried about bears or anything, but you don't want to be dumb and leave food right by your tent. So anyway, this is far enough. So Owen's been playing tomahawk, throwing the tomahawks at the trees. Right now he's walking all the way around the lake. I'll show you the lake. It's this way. Oh, he's back from walking all the way around the lake. How was walking around the lake? Did you see those horses? They went up here somewhere. I watched where they came through. We're gonna go see if that's an easier place. Horses couldn't get through where we came up. You walked around the whole lake? Tired? Anyway, the lake's down this way. So we're just in the trees for some protection, but close enough that having to come fill that water bag is not a big deal. It's been windy. But this is Osler Lake. Up there is Osler Peak, and we toyed with the idea of summiting it, but decided we were not that crazy. So, but you can see Owen's just right up there somewhere. So we've seen so many fish in the water, but we can't get them to bite on anything. They watch them chase the lures, and then they just ignore them. So anyway, this is kind of a stunning view. Now we're so high, and this bowl is this basin that we're in. What's cool is the sun goes down, but then it shines on those mountains for another hour and a half. So we lose the sunlight, but it's still bright. So, and then to leave, right over there is where we're going to leave, and on the other side there it slopes down. Then we trek all the way out of there. To get here, we hiked up through there, and we came in over there. We went through some serious backcountry to get up in here. And we're hoping over here has a lot better way out. There's no real trail to this lake, but and right over here somewhere is where I tripped and fell and rolled almost into the lake with my backpack. So, anyway. Rock on. So, it's our last night. We're going to have a good fire. Owen's in charge of the fire tonight. What are you going to have for dinner? We built quite a good fire here. It's very warm. You can still see the sun on the other side. But anyway. Oh, looks like he's going to figure out dinner.
This is exciting.
I know. What are you going to have?
Beef stroganoff with noodles.
Beef stroganoff with noodles. Nice. Okay, we'll check in later. Okay, we're just headed home. We got everything packed up. And that's where the tent was right there. It's been a nice camp spot. Owen is ready to go. I told him we'd stop and get a hamburger. So, one last look. We'll film a little bit on the trail out of here. We're going to take a different way down from Osler Lake because this one was, the way we got here was bad. So we're at this meadow again that we showed you on the way up. It's really pretty. Owen's going to have a granola bar. That's where we're headed. Owen has decided that he likes hiking down hills much more than up hills.
Yeah.
Owen, did we survive? How happy are you? I could go further. Owen's just complaining. He's just trying to be funny. He really wants to go further, actually. Earlier he told me, I wish this was another 3 miles. Huh? No? Oh, glory, glory, hallelujah. Car's up there.
Redo it.
Okay, ready? Redo. Ready?
Just stop it.
Stop it?
Yeah.
Okay, Owen's becoming a tomahawk master. Okay, Owen's becoming a tomahawk master. Owen is becoming a tomahawk master. Owen is becoming a tomahawk master. Owen is becoming a tomahawk master. Go for it. Did you get that tree down there? Ready?